Sorry I'm a little late. I just now got home. Also, apparently I was wanting to turn on some AW. That's funny. Um, I actually started, trying to get back into AW. It's not as bad as I remember. I mean, it wasn't, like, bad to begin with, but, I think it's gotten a little better. I can skip seeing this whole montage here, because it's sad anyways. Am I right? So, okay. That saves me some time. And then by the first commercial break, I'll probably be caught up. So, we'll be good there. Thank you, Cena. Yep, we're here. We've already been live for a minute and not much yet. Um, wouldn't be surprised if the live chat quits on me, because it always does. But we'll do what we can. If any of you guys are from Discord, just message me in there, and I'll just respond to you that way, or like say what you say, because I've done that before. Or you can always try just like a random comment section on one of my YouTube videos and do it that way if we need to. But like I said, hopefully it doesn't come to that. What's up, BJC? Yep, I was waiting on you to get here. We got the Cody and Drew assault to talk about. That's gonna be interesting. Let me turn volume a little bit here. Yeah, I literally just got home, man. I was forgive me for being like about 7 or 8 minutes late, but yeah, we here now. Oh wait, the Y6 for MFT is happening tonight? Oh my gosh. I didn't see that. I saw Cody and Drew were going to be here tonight, but I didn't see that match. That's interesting. I actually think Justin said something about that in Discord now. But yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, here comes El Campeon, Damian Priest. I wonder if the feud with him and Aleister Black is done now, or if they're still going to fight one more time. Because Damian Priest got Rhea Ripley to join him to fight Zelina Vega last week. But was that last week? I think it was last week. Yeah, in the Big Show and Tag. So, but what's next for Damian Priest? I wonder. Like the stream if you can. We'll probably be live again tomorrow for some more Royal Rumble watch along party. I think that'll be fun. Probably like Royal Rumble 2009, 2010. I'm thinking get through those. Might do some gameplay 2K25 stuff. That'll be on my Twitch though, so have to figure that out. I kind of want to get back into universe mode low key. Might do that. Yeah. I was just playing 2K25 to see World Tour, and they still didn't update World Tour. We just need to give up our hopes on it, man. They're never gonna update it. That's that. I've been checking that every time I open the Xbox, and nothing. Still nothing. Bummer. You love the Terror Twins, yes. Yo, Rick Clicks, what's up? Good to see you. Damian Priest opened up SmackDown tonight. I can't really say I saw that coming, but okay. By the way, guys, I have not seen any spoilers for SmackDown. I know spoilers did come out. Regarding that, I have not seen a single one, luckily, so we're good. I literally, genuinely have no idea what happens tonight. So I'm watching this for the very first time. Not completely live, but I'm close to it. Damian Priest is about to cut a promo right now, so let's hear it. And 91 subs now. Oh, nice. You just need 9 more to get 100. Yeah. I was gonna say, I bet you 2K wishes they didn't make World Tour. You're just gonna re-say that message, aren't you? Yeah, I read it though. Yeah, they probably. Do they not want us to have fun by getting free Persona cards? They want us to make them pay for it, pay for that stuff. I see. Who knows, man? I bet you 2K wish they didn't make World Tour. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I don't play my faction. I actually love playing my faction. I'm Call me crazy, okay? I know I'm in the minority there, but you don't have to judge me, but or I mean you can, but I like playing World Tour. I just wish that they would do that. I love playing the live events when they're free. When you just get the monthly ones and the free Persona cards, I'm all for that. I'm completely no money spent on my faction, so anything that they try to make me spend money for, I'm completely against that. Trust me. Um, yeah, nobody should gamble on my faction. Just don't. Don't even try. I'm not trying it. Don't. I'm not wishing that on anyone. Because it's not worth it. The island's the same bullcrap, honestly. Like, they make you pay for everything, and I'm just not doing it. Even if I had access to it, I'm not even going to try to do it, you know? I just play Expedition. Yeah, I mean, I play Expedition a lot. I typically do my faction a lot, is probably like the next game mode. And then I try to dab into a little Universe and GM here and there. But yeah, I gotta get more into it for real. I guess Lena Vega and Aleister Black are still feuding with Damian Priest. I guess they're not done. Yeah, it's not over. You just can't stand the fact that Aleister broke you. You made your decision, and now you have to live with ours. Or more importantly, his. This ain't over. This is far from over. Oh, come on. Where's your Ripley when you need her? I love the Aleister Black and Zelina Vega couple. They're great. Aleister Black's lucky to have her. He wouldn't have nothing without her. Zelina Vega can just stop Aleister right now, or stop Damian from doing anything to Aleister, and otherwise he'd be screwed. He really would. Oh, get chokeslammed. On the apron? Oh! That got hurt. Wepa. A table? To start off the show? No way. No way, right? Okay, the live chat's still on. That worried me for a second. Oh. 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 Oh, Southampton to the table. No way. Oh. Never mind. Well, they already set the table up, so somebody's going through it. I don't know who. Damian Priest set the table up, so you know what that means. He's probably going through it. Oh. Unless Damian Priest rides up to, like, The Undertaker, and that's a different story. Double knee through the table? Oh! Hopefully he didn't get hurt there. That took a lot out of him. Well, I think they successfully did what they came here to do, I shall say. Dude, where have you been? I've been here, man. I literally live streamed just earlier today. Royal Rumble live stream. And then did some Smackdown vs. Raw over the past couple days. Where have you been? I think he was just selling his leg. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I think he's fine now. He's not actually injured, is he? Not for real. He's just selling it. The stuff that Aleister Black's doing with Damian Priest right now, man, I think he deserves to be a world champion. Call me crazy, but I love that man. Not like that, but you know, in trouble. What do you mean? That I've been in trouble? Or what are you talking about? Now Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, like literally the most boring women's tag team in all professional wrestling right now. Even the AEW women's tag teams are better. And I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you've been in trouble. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought you were being in trouble. No, I'm a good kid. What are you talking about? Um, gotcha. What did you do, man? Did you, disobey any kind of rules or something? Something like that? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but that's not, regardless, that's not good. Now the Kabuki Warriors are out here. They're defending the women's tag titles tonight too, aren't they? Or they have a match or something. I think they're fighting. Are they fighting Nia and Lash, or are they fighting somebody else? I saw that they were fighting somebody. I forget who now. Was it Alexa and Charlotte? Can't remember who they were fighting. I heard that they were going to be on the show. They're the only real women's tag team in WWE right now. On Red Collects your message, you made a second channel called Spiceable Tomatoes. Is that on YouTube, do you mean? Because I'll go follow you after this. If I can find you, I'll definitely do that. Or if you want to link it in like your community post, and I'll just follow the link there, I can do it there too. Yeah, I'll follow you. Mom took me phone for 2 weeks because I skipped a day. I'm talking about Christmas break day. Oh, okay, gotcha. I went on Christmas break the 12th of December, so literally a week ago. This past week I've been school free, so yeah, YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe find a way to share it to me or something, and I'll definitely follow you. I'll be on the lookout for it. I'm going to fast forward this through this real quick and get closer to being live, if not live. Maybe. It's black. Okay, there we go. I think we are now live. Yep. Okay. I think we're almost back to commercial break, from the commercial break, though. Since the 12th, that's great. Yeah, just last week. Yeah. I've been free this entire week, so I'm going to be doing content. The January 5th episode, where I'll probably be live for that if I don't have anything going on. And maybe January 6th NXT, the New Year's Evil episode, possibly. Oh, shoot, Aleister Black's attacking Dave Priest backstage now. But the thing is, I'm going to be going back to school on the 7th of January. It's taking it too far. Looks like it actually hurt. Got a shovel or something. I don't know where he found that at. But all I know is he got it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Does Damian Priest have any friends other than Rhea Ripley? Okay, well, they're the Kabuki Wars anyway. Gosh. Give it a few months, AEW's women's tag teams will become boring just like WWE's. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not a huge fan of the tag team Toni Storm and Mira Shirakawa is her name? That girl. I don't know. Toni Storm looks like a joke now. Like, I know that's been her character, but she looks like she's going out there and, like, embarrassing herself. Like, I watched the Blood and Guts match that the women had, right? They made her surrender. The freaking former AEW women's champion, who I thought, like, she's, like, up there in greatest women's wrestlers of all this year, right? They made her surrender. I'm like, this girl's a joke now. What? You were just pushing her last time I watched the company. I was watching AEW Dynamite, and she was having that grand feud with Mariah May before she before she went to WWE and all that. And so, I don't know what they did with her in the last 5 or 6 months that I stopped watching. I have no idea. Yeah, I was just blown away by that, for real. I think I sent you a message after I was done watching. I'm like, what has Toni Storm been doing? What about John Cena? You think he's gone forever? Yeah, I think he's gone forever. When he says when John Cena says something, I just believe it. I don't even think he's coming back for a huge payday. Even if Saudi Arabia tries to get him to come back, I don't think he will, truthfully, man. I wanted to. Maybe he could have one last match with The Rock or Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. Edge if he's somehow still back, some of those guys. But I don't see it happening, truthfully, man. Did my chat stop working? It was just literally working. That's dumb. No, it's still on, Jacob. Is it not? VJC, either message me in the chat or message me in Discord if it's not working. It still shows on my end, guys. Yeah, I just literally saw the message. Jacob Davis just messaged me and said the chat's not working. It's working fine for me. You literally just said that. I think John Cena is gone forever as a wrestler, but I can still see him make appearance. Oh yeah, 100%. Like he's got the ambassador deal till 2030, so he'll still show up. He just won't be in the jorts and the wrestling attire that we all know and love. He'll probably be in a suit and a tie and like a corporate look. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? The Rock still might own his soul. We don't know. So I'm sure he'll definitely make appearances, no doubt. Chat's working for me. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I literally just got a message from the boy, and he said he says it's not working. I don't know. I'm not going to go out of the stream right now to message him back, because I should have. Weird. I know it has a tendency to not work, but I think right now it's fine, so just fingers crossed. Okay, yeah, so I guess the Kabuki Warriors are fighting, to answer the question that I was asking earlier. They are indeed fighting Nia Jax Last Legend, so yes. That's what's happening right now. The women's tag team match. I don't know if it's for the tag titles. I don't think they're on the line, but I could be wrong though. I wasn't really paying attention to the screen because I was trying to figure out what y'all were saying in the chat and all that, and if it was still working. But yeah, I think we're good for now. Like literally, as soon as it stops working, just message me in Discord, and I'll get to you. I'll keep checking on it too, also. It's not for the titles. It's not for the titles? Okay. Gotcha. But if Nia Jax Last Legend do somehow win, then I think they'll probably get a women's tag title shot, or they'll be in contention for it at least, right? I have a feeling they're going to do similar to what they did at Crown Jewel last year with like the Fatal 4-Way tag match. They're just going to put a bunch of random women's tag teams in a match and call it a day. It's going to be Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax Last Legend, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and maybe Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. That's 4 easy teams right there that you can just put in a match, and there you go. Or well, you also have the Judgment Day. You also have you got them too now. You got maybe Liv and Roxanne if they're teaming now. So you can make 5 teams in a match right there. There you go. Because what else are you gonna do with them? Yeah. The women's tag team divisions in both WWE and AEW right now are actually so freaking pointless. I've never been a fan of the titles. They were cool when the Iconics won them. I think it was like WrestleMania 35, and ever since then, I'm like, yeah. Kabuki Warriors have been alright. They've had it 3 times now, but yeah, at some point it's not even necessary anymore. I'm okay with the women's IC title and the US title. I've been wanting those for a long time, but we need to get rid of the women's tag team division. That's the first thing I would do if I was in charge, is get rid of the women's tag team division. Then you could have Asuka in the main event, Kairi Sane in the mid card. There you go. You could have Charlotte in the main event, Alexa in the mid card. You could have Bayley and Lyra go up to the main event scene. Maybe Bayley in the mid card, honestly, and Lyra in the main event. I feel like she deserves it. Give us that, please. Also, we need the draft back. That's another really big thing that we need to talk about. Get some people on different brands that need it. Like Gunther go to SmackDown. Because what is he going to do on Raw? I'm trying to think what else you could do. I don't know. Gunther was on my mind because he retired Cena and all that. But it's like Gunther's already won the IC title and the world title twice. So what is he going to do on Raw? You know what I'm saying? Definitely even if it's not a draft, a superstar shakeup or the closest thing to it, like what they were doing with the trade deadline thing that they had, it was like last year, where there was just a couple people here and there moving brands. Like AJ Styles went to Raw, and I think Bailey went to Raw, and you know what I'm saying. Just little things like that to make it feel a little more fresh. That'd be one of the first things I would do. I think Nia and Lash need to win the women's tag titles. Oh, you think so? I don't know. I think they're kind of boring, to be honest. I'm not. I've never been a huge fan of Nia, and I'm not a huge fan of Lash, so yeah. But I mean, it is their characters too. So I mean, I will say they play their characters well. It's just not something I like, you know. I wish SmackDown was on Netflix too for us. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, USA is good because I can still watch it, but if it was on Netflix, it'd be a lot easier. Honestly, if the PLEs were too, instead of ESPN, just put everything on Netflix. That'd be what I would do. Either Peacock or which Peacock doesn't really. I guess they do have TV actually. But yeah, I agree. Netflix would be the perfect place for everything. Just put all the dirty library on Netflix too while you're at it. Just move it from Peacock to Netflix is what I would do. But we'll see. They might move it to ESPN. No, in WWE, they might just do that because they got to deal with ESPN. I think longer than they do with Netflix. I think they got 10-year deals with both of them, don't they? So it might be a while. Just bring back the WWE Network. Yes, please. I know it's never gonna happen, but yeah, you can hope. Man can dream, right? That would be great. Just have the WWE Network where everything is on there, and there you go. Because literally, there are so many WWE fans out there like us that would literally just pay for a WWE exclusive streaming service like the WWE Network was. $9.99. We'll never know what we had, man. We'll never know. You don't realize what you got till it's gone. You know what they say? It's like that was so great, and we just didn't. We never realized what we had. Now it's gone. It's crazy. We got the ads now, so we can just kind of sit here and talk about whatever. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any spoilers for Smackdown yet, so I'm going to be genuinely surprised at anything that happens tonight. I'm excited for it. We got Cody Drew. We got MFTs versus the White Six. I think it's gonna be a good show. There we go. And the live chat's still working pretty goodly, so yeah. We're good there. Would you be okay if you put the whole library on YouTube for $10 a month? Honestly, if it's... It would basically be the WWE Network, right? So, I mean, yeah. I'd probably do it. I think it'd be worth it. And that's just to go back and... Not necessarily new stuff, but just to go back and watch old stuff, you mean? Like, say, Saturday Night's Main Event... John Cena's final match and before, if they just did it like that. Because, like, Saturday's Main Event, is on Peacock. And then the rest of the PLEs are on ESPN. I assume the NXT PLEs may also be going to ESPN. I don't know if they're staying on Peacock or going to ESPN or what they're doing. But NXT PLEs as well. You got to take that into consideration. Because I do watch NXT, guys, if you didn't know. So, there's that. Yeah, like the old stuff. I mean, yeah, I think I would. Because if it's basically the WWE Network, then, yeah, I think it would be worth it. I know $10 a month is... I say it's a decent amount to ask for me because I'm a kid still, but like... But I would... I would be honest, I'd probably try to convince my mom to get it for me, low-key. I mean, yeah, I'd probably do it. If that was an option, obviously. Like, I know we're talking theoretically, but... yeah, I mean, I'd probably do it. The only thing I saw on Smackdown was what I posted in the spoiler section. Okay. Which we don't really know... Like, you don't necessarily know that the person's showing up. You just know they're backstage, like, I think, right? So, yeah, I'm not going to say who. But if it's who I think it is, I'm kind of excited for that. Oh, also, we do got the Ilya Dragunov US Open Challenge tonight. Is he facing Tommaso? No, they did. No, wait. I just remember they don't have that. They have Ilya and Mello versus DIY in a tag team match. That's what it was. So, I think the US Open Challenge, hopefully that comes back next week, maybe? Ilya fought Mello, then he fought Ciampa. I think he fought Johnny a while back. We need to keep running. Ilya's Open Challenge has been a little bit of a letdown compared to Sammy's Open Challenge. It's still good, don't get me wrong. Like, Ilya Dragunov is a great wrestler. He's a great talent. But it's been kind of a letdown compared to Sami Zayn. I think he did a little better because there was matches like every week. There wasn't really any tag match stuff. The DIY stuff, whenever Ilya became champ, was just kind of weird. Like, they threw them in there. It's cool that we got to see a little bit of Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa from NXT. We kind of got that side of him again. But, Yeah, I'm not a fan of tag teams going after the United States Championship. When it comes to like DIY, what they've been doing, yeah, I think they need to kind of get rid of that and move on. One thing I remember, they said that they're going to be a select few JPLEs that will be on the actual ESPN channel. I think that's going to be an NXT. Yeah, yeah, I think we had talked about that. Yeah, I could totally see them doing that. If it's going to be on free TV, then that means maybe more eyeballs, more exposure to NXT. Get them some more fans. That would be nice. Oh, it's another spoiler. Oh, okay. I don't know if I did. You post another thing in the Discord after what we were talking about? Because if so, I hadn't seen it yet. I haven't been on my phone in the last like 2.5 hours. So if you posted something in the last little bit, I probably haven't looked at it yet. I literally just looked on Discord to like thumbs up some stuff, and that was it. But just to like say that I read it or whatever. But yeah. Um, ooh, Last Legend's got a nasty punch. I'll give her that. She goes boom, smack him in the face. And Nia Jax is Nia Jax. Yeah, she's all right, I guess. Yeah. I mean, she's all right. Like, jeez. We got 6 people in here. Like up the stream, guys. If you haven't already, we only got 1 like in the stream, and I think I know who it is. But come on, guys, support me out here. Support a kid out here. Come on now. Okay, yeah, we still got a live chat. Yeah, cool. Oh dang, can they lift Nia Jax up off the corner? Oh wow. With a little kick assist from Kairi Sane, Asuka actually powerbomb Nia Jax. Wow. And then Lash sends Asuka into the steps. Now Kairi's gonna go after Lash. There you go. Kairi with an insane elbow to Nia Jax. Can we get it? No way. Kairi Sane pinning Nia Jax would be kind of crazy. I've been wanting Kairi Sane to get her singles push for a minute now. Oh. She really hasn't done anything since being like the NXT Women's Champion, you know? And that was like 2017, I think. It's been a minute. Oh. Well. Nia Jax just pinned Kairi Sane. Yep. They're probably going to be number 1 contenders now. This is from a few days ago. I posted. It was the same one, wasn't the whole. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think it's Cody, Drew, and Nick Aldis and all them, right? I think I know what you're talking about now. I never even watched it, by the way. I just like saw Nick Aldis come out and start talking, then I paused it. Never actually finished it. Oh, now Alexa and Charlotte are coming out. Yeah, I never actually finished watching it though. So I'm still gonna be surprised because like I don't really know what. All I know is Cody and Drew got into a fight at Drew's house. They started brawling like Triple H and Randy Orton in 2009, and then that's all I know. Okay, Lexi. Alexa and Charlotte are cleaning up house now. Okay. Dang. I was wanting to see a Twisted Bliss. That's their titles. Not really, but. Jackie Redmond got allergies. It's like her eyes are sparkling and her voice was kind of cracking.
But over here on Smackdown, if you want to address my client, you have to go through me first. Okay.
Julie and Keanu James are also a tag team. I didn't think about them. Even though they're like tied up in the women's US title picture right now. Well, actually, women's title. Are Jake Cargill and Julia going to feud for the women's title?
Julia, thanks for the time.
It was weird because Chelsea Green beat Julia for the women's US title. Then Jake Cargill and Chelsea Green, champion over champion, started fighting, and then. So I don't know what's going on with the women's division on SmackDown. They kind of suck right now. I hope so. Ruka gets signed to SmackDown. She would be great there. She could go after either champ, honestly. Maybe So Ruka wins the Women's United States Champion from Chelsea Green on NXT this coming week, because I believe that's confirmed. And then And then Sol Ruka can be a way for WWE to call up Sol Ruka to the main roster if she's on SmackDown with the women's US title. That would be great. Yep, Cody and Drew segments up next. They really have. WWE's football Julie on the main roster big time, man. And we can kind of talk about this whole commercial break, man, because I know I've talked about this before, but it's just a long talk, and I hate it. But see, Julie and Sammy Barker both came to NXT, WWE, whatever, around the exact same time, and you know they both looked like they had bright futures. By the way, they've kind of fumbled Zarya because I see her as an equal to them, yet she hasn't done anything on NXT. We'll talk about that in a separate conversation. But specifically Julia, she was actually the first one to become NXT Women's Champion before Stephanie Barker, but then I think she got injured and so had to drop to Barker, who became two belt Barker for a little bit on NXT before she relinquished it and yada yada yada. And then she gets the main roster and she wins the women's US title, and I'm happy for her. But then she's got Kiana James with her, who, to me, is just I don't know what to think about Kiana James. I'm not really into her. Oh, and even we can even go back a little before that too, mind you. She debuted on the main roster to begin with, actually, on Raw with Roxanne Perez on the Raw after WrestleMania, and I remember being so confused because we literally, for people who watch NXT like us, we literally just saw them feud against each other. So like, why are they all best friends now? That's something they never failed to explain. Of course. So first you have her team with Roxanne Perez, then you have to bury that hatchet. Then you have her go to SmackDown win the Women's US title from Zelina Vega. That's cool because at the time Zelina Vega was kind of struggling with doing her thing, and now she's with Aleister Black. I love everything they're doing, like I mentioned earlier. And it's just now she's with Kiana James, and it feels like she's just lost. What they need to do with Julia is have her turn babyface and either regain the Women's United States Championship, get rid of Kiana James, or go after Jade Cargill and win that title. Because Julia as a heel with Kiana James is not working for me. It's just not. They either need to, they need to do both things in my opinion. Turn face and dump Kiana James. Because I think Kiana James should go back to NXT. Maybe call up some women from NXT to replace her. Because Kiana James never won any world titles on NXT. I think she won a tag title with Fallon Henley one time maybe. And that was it. But she hasn't done anything on the main roster for me. They drafted her randomly to Raw last year, the year before, and I'm like, who is this? So I think it's not even Julia that's my problem. I think it's Kiana James. Because what is she doing? Walking around carrying a purse like she owns the place? Nah. I don't know. And I don't really care. She's like my female Austin Theory. She's like, I don't get her character. What is she even trying to do? Why is she there? What is her purpose in life, in wrestling? I don't know, man. I'm a crash out for real. Oh, Julie wasn't injured for so long, so Joey didn't have to take the next himself off, and Julie so fast. They really didn't. I guess they thought the injury was worse than it actually was, because she came back a month later. Oh, man. That's crazy. Now my eyes itching like crazy. But, yeah, in all fairness, and with the power of hindsight, they really didn't have to take the title off of Julia so quickly. They could have just let her do her thing as NXT champ for a while, hold it till, I don't know, maybe Heat Wave, or I would say Roadblock, but that's actually where she lost it. Yeah, have her hold it for a while to one of the shows, maybe Halloween Havoc or something, I don't really care. And then have her drop it to Valkyrie. You could have kept Valkyrie on the main roster a little longer, although I think Joey was ready to strap a her back, because look at her now, she's the Women's World Champion on the main roster. She went from double champion NXT to the start of the year to now being Women's World Champion on the main roster. I think she is like the best. I don't even know if it's an argument, honestly. I think she's the best WWE women's wrestler in all of 2025. She's had such a great year. Sammy Barker has. Julie, on the other hand, You're so right, we need a draft and actually stand by the draft and don't ruin it in a week. Exactly. You got Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars showing up on all of the brands and vice versa. Chelsea Green's on NXT because she's doing her thing with Ethan Page. At this point, put Ethan Page on the main roster too while you're at it, because once he loses NXT North American title, I don't think Ethan Page has really got much to do in NXT, so I'd definitely call him up too. I've heard that WWE's planning on making some call ups soon. I hope they do like Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Obafemi, Javon Evans, Sol Ruka, Connie Jordan, Tam Paxley, Lola Vice, all of them. I would say Jay Parker too, but I feel like Jay Parker needs a title on NXT. I'd give her the NXT Women's North American title or something like that, maybe. Because Jay Parker, I feel like she deserves a title run on NXT for a little bit. It's like when they took the Money in the Bank off Mr. Kane because he got hurt. They thought he was going to be out for 6 to 12 months. He was only out for 4 to 8 weeks. Wow. So they literally, that's funny because we were talking about Mr. Kennedy earlier. So they literally did all that for nothing, basically. Oh, they're showing the Drew segment. Well, I think I already saw this on YouTube, but they're showing it anyway. The one where Cody broke into his house.
Given the stunt you pulled in DC, really questioning why I still came, but Cody wants you reinstated. We all want you reinstated. The top talent in WWE, obviously, an integral part of Smackdown. So, I have a proposal.
The only problem is Kane, then you take off the Undertaker immediately because he got injured. Oh, yeah.
You get a one-on-one match with WWE champion Cody Rhodes.
He failed his cash in, I'm pretty sure, didn't he? He tried to cash out Taker and he failed it, I'm pretty sure. Because they thought he was going to be injured for a while.
I'd like a public apology to Dan Angler for that heinous attack.
Poor Dan Angler.
He's lucky he's not in intensive care. There's also a hefty fine. But I think that your payday from Survivor Series War Games should just about cover that. So those are the terms. Take it away. I get my match. The WWE Championship. Yes.
They had Mr. Kennedy drop the Money in the Bank to Edge cashed in. Oh, okay.
No. Absolutely not. No. This is what Cody wants. This is what you want. You've created an unsafe working environment. I accept these terms. I'm just going to get screwed again. So no. I don't accept your terms. Instead of another monologue about all the ways you've been screwed, why don't you just tell me what you want? Okay. What I want was fair. Fair. That's it. If I come back, I get my WWE Championship match with Cody Rhodes. It's deserved. I'm learning how much you're willing to protect your golden boy, but I want to pick the stipulation. I can live with that, okay? And last, by no means least, I want you to fly back to Stamford, Connecticut after we finish here. I want you to get your little lawyers together.
I was going to say, why Stamford, Connecticut, but W headquarters?
That say Cody Rhodes cannot lay one finger on me before that championship match, or he is stripped of the WWE Championship.
Ooh. I like those storylines.
I hate this, but get the match in the ring. Got a deal.
Now, question, is the match going to happen at the Royal Rumble? The final match. And also, what stipulation is Drew McIntyre going to pick if he gets the option to? Because I heard they get to choose stipulation.
Well, I have to tell Cody, and then I have to talk to legal, but maybe by the end of the day. Fantastic. This is going to get out here. Oh, come on, man. You seriously thought it was kidding me? My house, my whole really old flat. You said no.
This is the part I saw. Well, the contract hasn't been written out yet, so Cody can lay a finger on Drew at his house. Although it definitely is not legal. If this is not WWE producing it, it's technically not legal. But they're making it look really realistic with police officers and everything, like holding it back and stuff. But Cody can like just throw them in the water and get away with it. If you want to break the law, just become a WWE wrestler. There you go. Well, what more evidence do you have than this right here? Do you really just say that? The freaking police are involved and they can't do anything about it.
Watched the footage from that uncomfortable altercation earlier on this week. What do you make of how deeply personal things have gotten between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes?
Well, the whole thing's gotten out of hand, Sax. I mean, I'm having legal letters, I'm hiring extra security. Ava's pissed off because her champion's big night got ruined, and on top of all that, Smackdown is still without one of its biggest stars. Yeah, Drew, I said it, because while there's no love lost right now, I tell it like it is. And I have to tell it like it is when it comes to Cody. Because what he did was completely out of line.
For a San Martino poster and Dusty Rhodes posters in the background from when they were WCW, I think. World Championship Wrestling, so. That was WCW, but like before it was WCW, though. Like it wasn't. What is the Miz doing here, bro? I really think they should put the championship under. I actually saw a spoiler. I think it was like really fake, though. I don't think it actually happened. But I saw a spoiler that said Drew won the title from Cody. I was like, no, he didn't. Say his name.
You crazy? But yes, that guy. I want a match next week on Smackdown.
You know what, Miz? That's actually a good idea. Let me give Ava a call, and hopefully if she's calmed down some, she'll stick to it. But, you know, in the meantime, you could always just say his name.
Our truth. He believes in what? True. True saw what? Oh man, I guess funny. Who are Julian and Keanu James fighting tonight? I wonder. The one thing I love about her being heel is her sick Titantron, and also I love her theme song. I just got to point that out. Her Titantron is kind of crazy. And she's such a great wrestler, too. Dewey's just not taking advantage of her. I think once Julie learns her English, just like Sammy Valkyria's doing, she could be just as good, if not better. She's basically the Stephanie Valkyria on the other brand. Oh, Julie's fighting Alba Fire. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, Julie's definitely winning that then. But I swear to God, if they have Alba Fire pin Julia... Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do. But that would be dumb. If Alba Fire pins Julia. This ain't Kaylee Ray we're talking about. This is Alba Fire. Yeah, she should not win. It sucks what happened to Piper Niven. I don't know if she's ever going to come back. Is the chat still working? Yep, we're still good. Okay. I was wondering if the chat froze or anything. Just making sure. Well, I mean, I already saw the Drew Cody segment, the one you're talking about where, like, Cody broke into Drew's house and they started brawling. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It does remind me a lot of what Triple H and Randy Orton did on the build-up to their match at WrestleMania 25. It reminds me a lot of that. But I like it. I mean, I like drawing the lines a little bit, crossing the line, as TNA would say. You know, kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit between, like, how real is this really? Because you don't really see that much nowadays. There's not very many angles where someone breaks into your house. Well, I mean, there is, but they really only do them, like, once every year or two, maybe once every other year. The other one I remember is when Samoa Joe broke into AJ Styles' house, because he was this was back in, like, 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2018 when AJ beat Shinsuke at WrestleMania and all that. They basically took Shinsuke's career and flushed it down the toilet that night. But yeah, Then he had a feud with Samoa Joe after that. He was still champion. And Samoa Joe, I guess, knew where AJ's house lived because of their history and all that. So he broke into his house and, like, I think he was, like, talking to his wife or something like that. And AJ did not like that. That was the only other time I remember. And then Triple H Randy Orton in 2009. Those are, like, the only other 2 times I remember it happening. There might have been other times, too. But those are the 2 big ones. Seth broke into Edge's house. Oh, yeah, didn't he? Like, that was just a few years ago, wasn't it? 2021, maybe? Something like that. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forgot about that, though. Until you said it. Yeah, that was, when Seth was the Messiah still, right? And, he was going around, ripping Rey Mysterio's eyes off, and then, Dominic got into it a little bit, and then, yeah. When Seth Rollins was trying to be the Monday Night Messiah. Have Buddy Murphy as his disciple. Those were some days. Thunderdome era. Kind of like the late ages of the Thunderdome era.
The votes are in, and 20% off full-size fragrances and body mists at Sephora.
Let's see, SmackDown's only got an hour left. Do you know when SmackDown goes to 3 hours? Because I heard that that's happening pretty soon. Sometime next year, I assume. Is it like the first SmackDown of the year, or they wait until like after Mania to do it? I can't remember. All I know is I heard SmackDown's going to 3 hours. And it also, when's the TNA premiere on AMC happening? Is that January 8th, I believe? Because if so, then I know I'll have school the next night, but I'll still try to stream it if I can. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I would have been, I guess, 12 or 13 or something watching that at home just a few years ago, and yeah, I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Royal Rumble Riyadh. That's the first time they've actually shown any graphic for it. Cricket 5G. Wait, so is the Cody Drew match getting announced right now? Hold on. Wow, so they should be showing the Rumble. Wait, hold on a second. It's confirmed SmackDown's going to be 3 hours. I believe the first SmackDown of the New Year is happening. Oh, SmackDown of the New Year. Okay, okay. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, they just showed the Royal Rumble 2026 graphic. That's kind of cool. None of the matches have officially been confirmed yet, but I can tell you one of them is most likely going to be Cody and Drew. And then you obviously got the 2 Rumble matches, which are happening. And then one other match, I don't know what it'll be, but maybe the blow-off match with Damian Priest and Aleister Black. Or you could have a women's title match with Stephanie Valkyrie. You could have a Punk world title match. I don't know what they'll do. There's going to be at least 4 matches on the card, but I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. Because they only like to do 4-match PLE cards. I wish it was at least... no joke, not even trying to be funny here, but like I wish it was at least 6 or 7. For real. I do. Because I think that'd be the perfect... I keep going back to SummerSlam 2024. The last one-night SummerSlam that they did. And it was perfect. I believe they had exactly 7 matches on the card. And all the matches were decent. And it had a great runtime and everything. It was perfect. 7 matches. That's what I would do. Even if it's a big show like the Royal Rumble. Well, I know they do it they usually do it for WrestleMania and SummerSlam now. They'll usually have 7 matches each night, which equals like 14 matches total. So I like that. But they need to do that for one-night shows as well. Treat it like it's a 2-night show that you're doing for one night, basically. Just do that. Obviously, the Women's Rumble can open the show, and the Men's Rumble can close the show. And then you can do whatever other matches in between. Have 2 world title matches, men's and women's. Maybe have a mid-card match in there, thrown in there. Maybe a non-title match if you want. Like a Damian Priest Aleister Black feud could go right in there. I think 7 matches would be perfect. 4 matches is just not enough. 10 matches is way too much for one night. But like 4 matches is just too little. I think you go in the middle, you get 7. That's just right. That's what I would do. See, that Dewey should put me in charge. Because I got so many great ideas. I just need to give him a little push shove, you know, give him a little push water, you know what I'm saying? Give us a draft. Give us more than 4 matches on a PLE. And put the Dirty Library on Netflix. If it's going to leave Peacock, just put everything on Netflix and ESPN, and there you go. Because I'm sure they're not getting rid of ESPN anytime soon. And Netflix is going to be on there for a while, too. So, yeah, just put everything on there. If it's leaving Peacock, you can Have Cyrus main event on Netflix too if you want. However you want to do it. I don't know when Cyrus main event's leaving Peacock, if that's leaving too, but yeah, just put everything on there and there you go. Push certain superstars, flush certain superstars, just get them off my screen. People I don't care about, and then there you go. Doesn't necessarily have to be everything, but there's always somewhere they can start, you know? That's the way I see it. Was Dewey gonna... What if... I think he meant to say what if. What if Dewey put Drew McIntyre versus Cody on the first Smackdown of the new year, and Cody lost the title, then you just got right back at the Rumble Elite? I would agree with you if we're saying a what if, right? But the problem is, I think they're going to have one last match, not two more matches. And not even just like a Cody... I know what you're probably thinking. Cody might get his rematch clause at the Rumble. Yeah, you could do that. But... the question is, are they still going to do SmackDown New Year's Revolution? Because if so, I think they will stack that show with a bunch of title matches, and Cody and Drew could be on there. It's just the one more match thing, because I think this feud eventually needs a blow-off before Mania, so they're going to probably end it at Rumble, I'm thinking. And I don't know if SmackDown is a great place for them to have a match. I think it deserves to be on all the PLEs, necessarily. Ooh, big knee from Julie. Question is, what stipulation would you choose for last match? I was more so thinking of Last Man Standing, but you could also do like a Saudi street fight, like a no holds barred, or a maybe Falls Count Anywhere, or something like that, you know? And Julia beats Outfire. Julia must be wanting that United States Championship back at some point, women's title. Imagine if what had happened on NXT when Thea won the women's North American title because of a botch happened in a Cody Drew match, and they had no choice to have Drew as the new champion. Very unlikely, but you never say never. That's a great thought. Obviously wouldn't mean to happen, but if it means we get Drew McIntyre as our champion, even if it's for 3 or 4 weeks, I'm okay with it. I still think about when Drew McIntyre was like the top guy in 2020. He had the WWE Championship going into Hell in a Cell 2020, and he had a match against Randy Orton. Randy Orton won the title there. And then what they did is they had Randy Orton drop the title on Raw like a week later to give it back to Drew, I think in time for Survivor Series that year. That was fine. I know Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns would have been cool, but they basically gave the title back to Drew so we could get Drew versus Roman that year. So, like, I wouldn't even mind a scenario like that. Now, granted, I want it to be longer than a week. I don't want it to be that short, but there are other ways. We're officially an hour of the way through the show. Because I forgot that it's live now. So, yeah. Yeah, I wonder how that NXT North American title, the women's title situation's going there. If you guys didn't know, Thea Hale beat Blake Monroe due to a botch. Blake Monroe was, I'm pretty sure she was definitely supposed to win that match. She was not planning to lose at all. But then Thea Hale just pinned her and got the win. And now we're here. So I think what I heard is WWE's just kind of going with the flow of things with that when it comes to that. And they're basically going to change a lot of the creative plans due to that said botch happening. Like I heard the NXT superstars are no longer allowed to leave the arena at the end of the, until the end of the show. That's a new thing, the new policy that they're doing. I was like, that's interesting. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. I saw something about it on Instagram, I think. Which is not bad, because I think main rosters people have to do that too, don't they? So, like, why not do it for NXT as well? Get them used to it. I think if you leave by the end of the show, it's kind of a dumb part on you anyway. At least stay and learn something from the veterans in the business, you know? I'm sure you got Sean Spears staying there. You got Ethan Page, who's kind of a veteran in his own right. He's been in the game for a while. Teach these youngsters, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think the wrestlers staying backstage afterwards, like I've heard about a lot of stories of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in particular staying around the whole show and just given, and Joe Hendry as well. Yeah, he's been in for a while, and just giving all these young guys like different advice. Yeah, Joe Hendry would be great. Getting advice from him too. So yeah, I mean, I don't see why you don't just stay the entire show at this point. Like, why not be able to try to learn something? Yeah. The ref did what the ref was supposed to do and count the three. Yeah, the ref actually did what he was supposed to do, unlike that one girl that refereed on SmackDown when the women's botch happened. You remember the women's triple threat match? And that botch, the ref actually was counting to three, even though everyone was extremely confused by it. He still did his job. He didn't get fired for it. It wasn't really his fault. So I guess it was a combination of either Thea Hill or Blake Monroe's fault. I don't really know if Thea Hill knocked the wind out of Blake Monroe or Blake Monroe forgot to kick out. I don't know whose fault it was, but something happened regardless, and yeah. Joe Hendry's a veteran. I heard supposedly Joe Hendry's getting paid like main roster type of money. Oh, I'm sure. They probably had to negotiate with TNA to try to buy him out or whatever. Whenever his TNA contract's up, it was like, we need this guy. I need Joe Hendry. I need to say his name, and I need him to appear on WWE. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, there's the White Six.
And this image you portray is going to catapult your family into a whole new.
Wonder if the MFTs are winning the tag titles from the White Six tonight. Do y'all think that's a possibility? Classic Uncle Howdy by Dallas there for you. Cody Rhodes coming out now, so I guess that one segment that we were talking about is happening now. Let's see what you. Oh, yo, Y2J Cole, welcome to the chat. What's up? What's up, dude? I heard Joe Hendry said he chose NXT so he can make use of the performance center to better himself. That's such a great. I like that he did that for real. I even think he is a favorite to potentially become the next NXT champion. I know a lot of people say it should be Javon Evans. I think it could either be Joe Hendry or even more likely a guy like Tony D'Angelo. I'll throw that name out there because Tony D'Angelo is one of the only few people, maybe the only guy actually, that's currently on NXT that's ever pinned Obafemi, and he's done it twice. So he's beaten him twice for the NXT North American title when they were feuding with that. So, dude, I think Tony D'Angelo is actually a strong favorite that no one's talking about who could win that NXT title. And then once Tony D'Angelo wins the NXT championship, that's all he's got in NXT. He'd be able to say he did everything. He's won the tag titles, the American title, and the world title. And then he could potentially get called up to the main roster anytime now. So I think Tony D'Angelo is going to be in that NXT title picture moving forward. And I think he's a strong favorite to beat Obafemi. I know a lot of people want to be Javon Evans, which I wouldn't mind that either. But it could even be Ricky Saints winning it back too. Who knows? Because Ricky Saints and Tony D'Angelo were the only two people that Ricky Saints actually did it too. I kind of forgot about that almost, but it could either be Tony D'Angelo or Ricky Saints possibly that beats Obafemi for that NXT title. It'd be kind of cool if Drew McIntyre goes back to NXT and beats Obafemi too. Imagine that. I don't know who would beat Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship though. It'd probably have to be. It might have to be Javon Evans, honestly. You could have him win it. I definitely think Javon Evans deserves a title in NXT. I don't even care if it's the North American title, because Javon Evans has not won a singles title at all in NXT. So, I mean, let's face it, I'd be okay with him winning the North American title, too, from Ethan Page. I mean, they got history, so. Ethan Page, broke a jaw earlier this year, and they were fighting. A lot of the people that I want Ethan Page to lose the North American title to, he's already feuded with. Javon Evans, Ricky Saints, Obafemi, I guess, could happen, yeah. But, I don't know about that. But he had feuds with Ricky Saints and Javon Evans in particular, and those are the two guys that come to my mind when I want them to win the title from him. I don't know how they would get there either. That'd be the only other thing. Now we got Cody Rhodes coming out here. Let's see what he's got to say. He's got like tape on his ear or something. Do you think TNA and Dewey could run back Jamal Versailles on Slayer Genesis? Ooh, that's a good match. I would love to see that. They put on bangers together, whether it's against each other or whether it's with each other or against each other. They put on master classes. They're just freaking fantastic. Cody got cut on the ear. Sorry, it's been a minute. Oh, did he really? Oh, I didn't even. Oh yeah, he was bleeding out. I remember now. Yeah, I didn't know it was the ear though. I didn't notice. I didn't pay attention to where. I noticed part of his face was bleeding. I thought it was nose or something, but gotcha. That's probably to cover that up. Then that makes sense. It looks like it's tape, like just a piece of Scotch tape or something. Don't even know how that's like working, but okay. Seeing stuff pop up in Discord now too. Newer Smackdown was taped on Monday, so obviously that ear probably didn't heal completely up yet. Oh yeah, good point. If you think about it like that, it had literally just happened 2 days prior. So here comes Nick Aldis out now. This is a part that I kind of saw. I saw it from like way off to the left, like I was in the crowd. Nick Aldis is trying to do his job, man. He's trying to be a great GM. He really is. He's done really good up until this point. And, you know, speaking of doing really good up to this point, I'm surprised my live chat's still working over halfway through the stream. I'm really happy about that. Hopefully I don't jinx myself there, but I'm glad it's been working for the first hour. We've been on live here. First hour in like 10 minutes, give or take. Like, if you could still chat, like, that's fantastic. That means a lot to me. I really hope Kevin Owens comes back too, on a side note. I'd love to see him return as early as the Royal Rumble, but I don't know if he's still hurt. Cody didn't know about that part, did he?
You want me to acquiesce to that demand and your demand? Okay, I can guarantee that I will not touch Drew McIntyre.
Drew's just gonna bait him now. He's gonna be like, touch me, touch me, I dare you. That's all he's gotta do. If he lays a single finger, taps him on the shoulder, strips the three championship. Is he talking to Homelander?
Ask our mutual friend, Wade Barrett, right there, who you're talking to. Ask Marty on the camera who you're talking to. You should say my name because you know it. I'm the one who sent the tweet that changed the game. I'm the one who came back here and won the Royal Rumble not once, but twice. I am the reigning king of the ring. I am seated.
He actually is reigning king of the ring. I kind of forgot about that because he got the title at SummerSlam and all that to get, yeah.
Of all time, John Cena for this title. I'm QB1, damn it.
Cody Rhodes is arguably the top guy, and whether you like it or not.
As long as I have this title, I am the law. Mr. Aldis, my friend, your demand is demand. Remember one thing while I am holding this. I don't work for you. I work for them. And you, my friend,
Nope, alright.
you work for me.
Okay, now that last part he said isn't really true. He doesn't. Technically, Cody does work for Nick Aldis. Everyone does. The GM should be the head in charge, even above the WWE champion. I love how that woman's like so close to him. I bet she's gotta be so happy. Mello's money.
I'm not usually the type of person who settles for others.
What would be a good tag team name for Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes? Also, you see Tama Tonga lurking in the background. I hate to say this, but I have a feeling that the MFTs are going to win the tag titles from the White Six, and then you might have Tama Tonga win the U.S. title from Ilya Dragunov. I really hope that doesn't happen, but I just have a strong feeling that it might. Cody said you work for me. Yeah, that's the line I was just talking about. I think the GM should be in charge of him, not the other way around. What Cody said, I don't buy that for a second. But yeah, like what would on a side note here, what would be a good tag team name do you think for Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes? What's Ilya's nickname? Doesn't he have a the Tsar or the Russian something or another? What was his nickname? I know Melo's money. It's him. Did what was Ilya Dragunov's like motto? His like little catchphrase that he had. I forget.
Oh, okay. Look, you're talking to the wrong two guys. We got our own backs and we won't miss. Well, in case you guys do miss, we'll be there.
Fraxium and DIY are definitely gonna have a little feud.
DIY asks for the and if they
I think Fraxium versus DIY number one contender for the tag titles. That's what I'd do. Fraxium deserved to get a shot at the Wyatts. They haven't really got a fair match with tag titles, I don't think, since they debuted. So they're getting ready for it.
What's that mean?
I love DIY's theme song. Reminds me of the Undisputed Era theme song. It's also really cool on a side note that they got Candice LeRae with them too, because she's with Johnny and then Johnny's with Ciampa. So don't call me a jackass. Don't call my best friend a jackass. What are those shirts? Are they still selling those? That's funny. Candice LeRae also had one that said, "Don't call my husband's best friend a jackass," or something like that. However you say that. That's so stupid. DIY versus Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Hopefully after tonight, Ilya Dragunov can go back to defending the United States Championship against single stars that actually deserve it. Like Tama Tonga. Ugh. I don't know if he fought him yet, but Shinsuke Nakamura would do good. Maybe have one more match with Sami Zayn. That'd be kind of cool. I would say maybe LA Knight, but he's kind of out and he's doing other stuff. You know, a call up for like Obafemi or Trick Williams. Did he ever fight Javon? I feel like he fought Javon Evans one time already. I think he did that. Yeah, I mean, give some other guys some little spotlight, you know? We should put that shirt in 2K. I'm sure it'll probably be, if it's not in 2K26, then we'll make it. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna make it in 25, but 26, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna make popcorn during the commercial. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I told you this, but I was at school earlier today before I got on the stream, before I got live. I guess after my earlier live stream, but before this live stream. And I was helping out with concessions at the school's basketball game. So basically I would make nachos and I like pour cheese and sometimes like jalapenos on them, make that. And then there were other people that were actually like making popcorn and like popping popcorn. And I thought that was pretty cool, like getting to see how that was made, because I haven't really paid attention to that before. And then like handing out some drinks and some candy, and because basically people were coming up during the basketball game and asking for concessions. So I was helping out there, but yeah. And then I'm in beta club at my school too, so I got some like club hours for that, and I think I got everything that I needed for that. So now I just gotta wait till next semester. But yeah, that's what I was doing the past 2 or 3 hours now. Well, it was 2 hours. It was like 5:45 to 7:45, and that's why it took me a little bit to get home, because I didn't get picked up from the school until like 7:55, and it took me more than 5 minutes to get home. So yeah, it was a little bit, but now I'm here. So I kind of want something to eat or drink during the commercial too, low key, but I don't know what. Take a little trip through my house. I don't have anything in my room that I can really snack on here. No. I'd have to get up, and I'm too lazy to do that. Oh.
Ghirardelli peppermint bark makes the holidays a bite better.
I think my mom said we were gonna go get something to eat afterwards. She just didn't know what. So I'll probably wait a little bit. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna turn the camera off real quick.
Sephora, the best fragrances are here.
Vital Farms farmers give their hands a lot of attention. Is it really necessary to give them that much?
I was just gonna ask if you know.
Good eggs, no shortcut.
Do you know if we know what we're getting to eat afterwards? I'm not done with my shoe, by the way.
There's so much riding on this game. One of the best in the league versus a squad fighting to make the playoffs. Patriots, Ravens. Ride to playoffs continues on NBC and Peacock, home of Super Bowl 60.
Burger King's choices, but we could do Burger King or we could do like homemade mac and cheese and fries or hot dog chicken. So whichever. I know that's the two things we said. Just wondering.
Java and Gargano with Candice LeRae, focused and ready for what should be a great match opposite opponents who definitely want a piece of it.
Okay, I'm back. We got the tag team match starting now. DIY versus Carmel Hayes and the current United States champion Ilya Dragunov. Tag team action. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. Yada mean. Fatu. I wonder when he's coming back. I would love to see Jacob Fatu back in WWE right now. Hadn't seen him since. I mean, that's gonna be a big storyline probably leading up to it, ain't it? Because, oh gosh, was he Dragunov bleeding right there? His whole face is bloody, and that was last week. I forgot about that, or I didn't remember that. His mouth is all bloody. Like, my God. Should be a banger match. Yeah, this is gonna feel. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up a little bit, and I don't know if you are too, but I want to get NXT Black and Gold vibes from this. I don't know about you, but this is what it feels like. DIY in particular, just any tag team match with them a lot of the time, but especially with a guy like Mello and a guy like Ilya. Is it supposed to be a tornado tag rules, or is it normal? That they're not like illegal men right now. I'm really excited for this. I really am. Me and my family are probably gonna get something to eat after Smackdown goes off the air. So I'll probably, whenever Smackdown goes off, we're probably in the stream. Thinking I might get some Burger King. That's what we were talking about earlier. Would usually do McDonald's, but it's a little further away. So probably be Burger King. I literally live like not even 5 minutes down the road from a Burger King. So it's just super easy to get to. But yeah, I got really high hopes from this match. I don't know about you. Got popcorn ready for this match. You love to see it. I think it's regular tag. Yeah, it definitely is a regular tag. I think they're doing it. They weren't doing it to start with, but they are now. It's funny how we've had 4 to like 7 or 8 people ish in here. I've seen like come and go from the stream, and yet you're like the only person that's liked it. Oh wow. I know. So I got Life 360 on my phone. It says you moved. We noticed. Here's your weekly recap. We noticed you moved. Okay, let's. Oh man, that's just so dumb. Poor Ilya. Poor. He's selling, right? They like took that way more serious than they usually do. I don't know why. I can't fast forward. Dang it. I think it's just this and the MFTs versus Whites in the main event, guys. Do you think? I'm guessing you haven't seen spoilers in the one that you're talking about, right? So it's literally just the MFTs and Whites for the tag titles. Yeah. Do you think there's a chance that the MFTs win the tag titles back tonight from the YS6? YS6 are the current tag team champions, and they really haven't done anything since winning them, to be honest. They had a great match at SummerSlam. They defended them against Street Profits a couple times. And then that's pretty much been it for the most part. Which, speaking of the Street Profits, I don't know where they've been. But hopefully when SmackDown goes back to 3 hours, the tag team division can flourish again. And also the women's division, please.
Last minute shopping. Oh, yes. Please help. Gift guide. Do you know where to look? You mean where? Well, Macy's has the where, filled with great what's, but only you know the why. Come on. Okay.
I have a strong feeling. I don't want it to happen, but I do think there's a solid chance MFTs win tonight. Possibly.
Okay, now you give it a why. Oh.
I could see it, honestly. It's kind of cool you can still watch the match. I mean, it's hard for me to pay attention to it because of the commercial being the center, but I like that you can still kind of watch the match while it's on commercial. You just can't hear the commentary or nothing, but there's certain matches in WWE history that, like, without the commentary, they would have sucked. Without any crowd noise. Like, the big number one example I think of is Rock vs. Hogan at WrestleMania 18, I believe. That match would have sucked had there not been a crowd. If that was in the Thunderdome era, it would have sucked. And really, a lot of the matches in the Thunderdome era did suck. But yeah, it's nice that we're finally out of that. Hopefully, nothing like that happens again for a while. Not again in my lifetime, hopefully. Maybe when I'm dead and underground, but hopefully not anytime soon. Ooh, poker? Let's gamble, boys. That's a mobile game. I wonder if it's actually legit. I mean, I'm not really a person who likes to gamble, to be honest, but it's kind of dope. For people who do like that, I suppose. Yeah. I do kind of want to get into DraftKings low-key when I turn 18, just to see it. I think my dad used to do it a little bit and kind of get into it. Potentially get some free money off of it. Might not be free, but, like, you know what I mean. Have a chance to earn money. Yeah. It's risky, but I mean, that's what gambling is, so you just gotta take a chance. My family's mentality on that is like, you always say you gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's what you gotta do with gambling, yeah. Weird side conversation there, dude. DIY still got there. Ooh, Ilya with the Trump. Champa going back for it. On YouTube, there's a Shawn Michaels vs. Mankind match that had no commentary, but that match was also a dark match. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I'm guessing that would have had to been during the Attitude Era then. I know there was a match that started the W13 Attitude Era Showcase mode that you talk about, and that match, I don't know if it's the same match because I think it was actually on Raw, but it was between Shawn Michaels and Mankind. It was when DX first formed and Triple H first like joined him and all that from W13. I just know that match because it was in the Showcase mode. I love that move that Ilya does, the rope lariat thing, rebound lariat, whatever he calls it. It's so cool. I loved the thing that he doesn't really do it anymore. John Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. I loved the thing he used to do where he would like bounce off the ropes and hit you with a clothesline. That was so cool. I love moves like that. I don't even know if that move's like still in the game, but it's such a cool move. Oh, springboard goes on. And honestly, I just love any springboard moves in general. I love high flyers. I love cruiserweight wrestling, like the Cruiserweight Classic and 205 Live and all that stuff. I love that. I really didn't watch much 205 Live when it was a thing, but I wish I did. Oh. I love guys like Carmelo Hayes. There's this one guy on the indies when I've gone to AML wrestling and like other indie promotions before. There's this guy named Diego Hill, and oh my god, he reminds me of like Javon Evans Ricochet if they fused together. He is incredible. He can do just about anything you put your freaking mind to. It's actually crazy. Say one thing this guy can't do, he'll probably do it. Rumble Riyadh, Saturday, January 31st. Finally, the Royal Rumble's going to be back in January. 2025 broke that trend I saw of, Royal Rumble not being in January. That was the only time they did it. February 1st. It's like they couldn't just do it on January 25th, because that was the week they did Saturday's Main Event last year. This year, it just happens to fall a day behind. I don't get why they do Saturday's Main Event before Royal Rumble. This is the second year in a row they've done that, I think, and I don't understand it. Last year I really didn't get it because Saturday's Main Event was like a brand new thing, and at least now it's gotten better. But with it being on Peacock and not NBC, it's definitely a bit better. But I still don't really like. It still really doesn't. Other than John Cena's final match, it still doesn't really have that PLE level feel to it. The Gunther retiring people is basically what Saturday's Main Event's all about now. Basically, Gunther Legend Killer show for you. Retire Goldberg and then you retire John Cena. Like that's really all that show's been about. You had the one tag match on there the one time, or the setup to it, I guess. Jay vs. Logan Paul for the world title, which set up a tag match for Money in the Bank. Cena vs. R-Truth happened on that show too. They actually did have a tag match too, didn't they? I think it was. Or am I thinking of Money in the Bank? It was Cody and Jay versus Cena and Logan Paul, but I think that was Money in the Bank. Yeah. They've done some okay stuff. Last year they had Jay versus Gunther for the world title before they did it again at Mania where Jay won. There was that. I mean, it's all right. The first one they crowned the new Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green. There's been some important stuff that's happened in Saturday's Main Event, but still not necessarily the greatest show in the world. Oh, Louis Dragunov caught Johnny with his arm a few miles ago. First 48 to Ciampa. H-bomb. Yep. H-bomb to Ciampa, that's it. No, another Bennett. Mo gotta get the finish. Carmelo Hayes gonna pin Tommaso Ciampa off it. That's gotta be it. Oh, that was a far distance he jumped too. 1, 2, 3, yes. WCW had such a great cruiserweight division. Oh, did they really? I know they had Eddie Guerrero and Mysterio at one point. They're probably some of the biggest guys there. Who else would have been in it? X-Pac or Six maybe? I don't know if he was a part of it. I don't know much of the guys from it. For some reason, I don't know why his name came to mind, but Dean Malenko. But no, I think he was a technician more so than a cruiserweight. I don't really know. I gotta go back and educate myself on some WCW.
Excuse me, Alexa, Charlotte, can I get a comment on why you guys attacked Nia Jax and Lash Legend earlier tonight? I mean,
Why did they attack Nia Jax Lash Legend? Because
the
because they can.
You tend to forget who's standing right in front of you. Now, Rhea and Io have a tag team title match on January 5th, and I'm sure Lash and Nia.
Wait, Rhea and Io have a tag title match on January 5th?
In our way.
I didn't know that.
Whoever wins the tag team championships, we'll be waiting.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't know that. Rio's gonna get a tag title shot against the Kabuki Warriors. Oh, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair. No, Alexa. No,
Actually, Jade,
they teased Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair before. That's what I was about to say, but never mind.
since you're here, is there anything you'd like to say about attacking Michin last week on Smackdown?
Because she can.
So I guess I'll say something nice. I was shocked to see Michin get back up after I knocked her down. Now she and the rest, they gonna take.
I love that nasty cut on her eye. Makes her look really
I'm
vicious.
big on charity, so I'm gonna give her a little spotlight, and then I'm gonna knock her like.
I think that was truly what made her turn heel. That was the spark. Oh, speaking of Michin. I don't know if I'd have done that. The fact that they're having to have Michin, of all people, no offense to her, because she's good, but Michin fight for the WWE Women's Championship is... that's just not good. This is why some NXT call-ups need to be made, specifically some girls from NXT Women's Division. Everybody talks about being the best Women's Division, because it is. I'm not saying it isn't. But that's why we need some of those girls on SmackDown, like Pronto. Because Jade Cargill versus Michin, really? That's all we got? I don't know about that. I'm ready for Taylor Stratton to come back. Hopefully she comes back soon. Maybe they can keep going with what they were doing. I'm not a fan of their feud, but it's the next best option we have, unfortunately. Dean Malenko was in WCW's Cruiserweight division, according to Ray's first match WCW was against Dean Malenko. Okay, yeah. I've heard the name. His name came to my mind. That's what I was thinking, but like,
No wonder Nissan is Jaden Power's #1 in quality. On that hot Santa, add a Nissan to your list at the Nissan year-end event. Get 0% APR for 60 months with finance through MBAC, or get up to 5,000 customer cash on select new models.
the reason I thought he was a technician is because, like, I've heard, I think it was him. I've heard of them nicknamed like a man of 1,000 holds. I feel like I've heard that someone say in interviews or something when they've talked about a wrestler. I think it was Dean Malenko.
When you've got a classic, right? You make time to
When says Ray's first match was against, and it was a pay-per-view as well. Oh, it was a pay-per-view as well. That's kind of cool.
And to do that, you need tools you can trust.
Yeah, I don't really know that many WCW cruiserweights other than people who have probably been in WWE at some point in their career. But
Your holiday destination for tools. 12 days of incredible deals happening now.
there we go. SmackDown's got about 30 minutes left. I think the only thing left is the match for the tag team titles. Y6 and MFTs.
Tell your people, for a limited time, get Visible for $19 a month for 26 months. Visible, live in the know.
I assume this will probably be the end of their feud, too. Most likely. I would think. I'd love to get that Money in the Bank ring set. I added that to my Christmas wish list. I really want that. I have, like, the poles, but I don't have, like, a ladder set up. Oh, I have a ladder, but, like, I don't have a thing to attach a championship to. Or I could do it with my briefcase, I think, too, because I have a Money in the Bank briefcase. I have Seth's gold briefcase that he won in 2015. 2014, I guess, 2015, whatever. Cashed it in 2015. But, yeah, and Dean Ambrose had it, too, I believe, in 2016. But, yeah, I actually have that briefcase in action figure form. It's like a little tiny thing. But I wonder if, like, I could get that Money in the Bank ring set from action figures. And then I could use that to do, like, Money in the Bank ladder matches with. Or even ladder matches, like, for the titles and stuff like that. That'd be cool. I recently found I had the Attitude Era Championship in, like, a random box in my room. And I was like, oh, that's a action figure championship. That's dope. And so I put that somewhere where I knew I would be able to see it now. Because I did not want to lose that. The box, several different totes of action figures are in my garage at my dad's house. And I have yet to get them out. So I can't really play with any of them. Only ones I can play are the ones that are in my room that I have yet to unbox, which I've shown off on the channel before. It's the ones that you've seen before. But those are the only ones I can really get out right now. Oh, there you go. There's the news that I was asking about earlier, BJC. So SmackDown goes to 3 hours on January 2nd. The first SmackDown show of the new year. And let's go. The United States Championship Open Challenge does indeed come back next week. Let's freaking go. I have a feeling it's going to be Tama Tonga. I want it to be like a Trick Williams, but I just have a feeling it's going to be Tama Tonga. Joe. It'd be fine if he appeared in my room, but no. Joe Hendry versus The Miz on next week's SmackDown. You'll love to see that. Drew McIntyre returns on SmackDown next week as well. I guess he'll be reinstated, hopefully, by then. And Cody can't lay a hand on him. Or even a finger. A little innocent little finger. I might just look at the sports to see who will be wrestling for the U.S. title. Is the next week's SmackDown show pre-taped too, BJC? I didn't know that, if so. I guess for the holidays, right? Because, you know, they can't wrestle on Christmas, you know? Can't do that. They can have a show on Christmas, but it'll probably be pre-taped, I assume.
You think this is the game, huh? When it comes to my family, I don't play no damn games. You understand me? We are going to humiliate you, embarrass you in front of that whole wide world.
Honestly, if it is someone like an NXT call-up, I kind of want you to tell me if you see spoilers for it. If it's anyone but Tama Tonga, I would kind of like to know. I don't mind if you tell me, really. I'm going to figure out anyway, like 7 days from now. If you don't tell me, you know, it's going to come out eventually, so it might as well. Next week's SmackDown is getting taped tonight along with the Raw. Okay, gotcha. So then, yeah, we'll know pretty soon. I'll let you know, definitely. Cool. Honestly, at this point, let me know if it's anyone. I don't mind. I don't really care at this point. What's up, Crystal Siegman? Think Mason, right? Yeah. Because it shows your @ name on here, but yeah, I got you. I don't know if this dude said anything in the chat earlier, but one of my top fans, number 5 on here, is at Indian Crypto and Share 4833. I don't know. I'll shout out all you guys that are on the list later, but yeah. Yep. We got the main event match on SmackDown right now, man. I don't know if you're watching, but the Wyatt Six are about to defend the WWE Tag Team Championships against Sosco and the MFTs. Not Sosco, but the MFT faction. I actually don't know who's competing. Looks like it's Tongalo and JC Mateo. I really don't want JC Mateo with any gold. I wish it was either Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, or Tala Tonga and Tongaloa, or just Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. I really don't want JC winning anything. I guess it's Tongaloa and JC. Yeah, I really don't want the MFTs to win tonight, especially if it's not them two. I'm sure they'll probably do the Freebird rule thing, but yeah, I really don't care. Although they haven't done with the Y6, which kind of surprised me. The tag team champions for the Y6 literally are Dex Lumis and Joe Gacy. They never actually use Eric Rowan for anything. And also, I noticed that they recently updated the women's WrestleMania 42 like advertisement, and now also includes Liv Morgan since she came back. So that's pretty dope. Charlotte Flair's in it. Tiffany Stratton, Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill. All of them are in there, I believe. I like the theme song for it. Oh gosh, what are you doing? No. Hey, you got number 2, man. I don't think you're gonna surpass VJC. I mean, you could try, but he's been in here for a hot minute now. For like a hot, like 95 minutes, give or take. 90. I'll say 90 minutes because that ain't even been 95 full minutes yet. You said WW. We got Joe Hendry versus Miz next week. Yep, I saw that. I'm trying to scroll past his stuff here. I can't even see above that, dude. I mean, hey, you did it. Yeah, BJC's hold on. So, Mason, you got 75 XP. VDC, you got 125. Good luck. WW1. That's crazy. Here we go again. Oh, I'm still scrolling. Help me. Do you mind saying the alphabet while you're at it? I mean, you already said A, B, C, D. You're just gonna keep going? Please, one. I need number one. I need number one. I can't give it to you. You have to earn it. You know. I don't actually think I can give. I have no way of changing it. So sorry. Next week we don't even need to say Jair's name for him to appear. Yes. You see, I need number one. He's already got 50 more XP than you. You got to say enough chats to really get up there if you have any sort of chance. I wonder what happens if you tie. If you'll still be number two, if you'll be number one. I don't know how that would work. Typically, VDC is quiet in the chat a lot of the time unless I'm specifically asking him something. Or we happen to be on a subject that's kind of interesting. You talk a lot more than he does, so you might actually have a chance. Oh, man. Anyway. So I guess it'll be Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis, specifically from the Y6, and from the MFT, specifically JC Mateo and Tonga Loa. I really do not care about that duo in the MFTs, if I'm being honest, but,
I don't know what's worse. Trying hard or getting betrayed first.
The votes are in, and 40% off.
Could do a green screen. Green screen's on. Whoa, it's like actually a green screen.
Really is a great deal.
Yeah, a little Smackdown in the background. See, we're watching Smackdown. Let's see if you see it. This is the render I used for Rumble 2008 earlier when I did that watch long. Here, right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, did you see the live stream I did earlier? I don't know if you... It's not up right now, but it'll probably be up 24 to 48 hours, I would say. It'll be up in a little while. I also meant to upload my Smackdown Ultra 2010 stream earlier, make that public, but I completely forgot, so I will do that right after I get off of this one. So if you missed my Smackdown Ultra 2010 gameplay that I did the other day, that'll be uploaded right after the stream goes off here. Probably here in like the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Smackdown goes off 15 minutes, I'll just do it then. Also, like the stream if you hadn't already, man. I don't know if you were in here earlier and already did, but I got 3 of you in here and only 2 likes, so like the stream real quick before you leave. Before I end it. You can also like it once I upload it, re-upload it too, but yeah. Live support will be cool. Oh, here comes Y6. Gosh, I miss Bray Wyatt, man. Oh, it's a shorter intro now. They slowed down the intro for Shatter. Or, not slowed down, sped it up. I hope the Y6 stay champs for a little bit longer. But we'll see. I really don't care for the MFTs to have it back around them. Oh gosh, here we go. Did it like time you out? I actually didn't time you out, I swear. Oh shoot, wait. Did you hear that Raquel was put in concussion protocol at Raw, but they said that she's been cleared? I did hear that she was put in concussion protocol. I, however, did not hear that she's been cleared. I did not know that she was cleared. Good to know, though. WWE. I love the double E, as Vladimir Kozlov once said. Those tag team titles. Oh yeah, everything of beauty. I like actually can't tell like when VJC says anything in the chat because it's getting blocked. Should I do it? I don't know if he deserves it. My friend's in Texas. That just random. Okay. How did you not say anything in the chat? How did you do that? It shows nothing. F. How did you do that? It's a bunch of spamming nothing. Yep, we know the chat's great boy. I can tell with the chats work because it's spamming. Oh, that's foot space plus. Oh, is that how you're doing it? That's cool. I literally can't see anything. It's said like it's nothing. It's a bunch of nothing. And whatever you're trying, I hate to say it, but it's not working. Whatever you're doing, it's not working. Space. Just 10 seconds. Who do you think wins tonight? That's a great question. It being a tag team title match in the main event makes me want to think the titles are changing hands. This is one of those situations where I'm predicting the MFTs to win, but I still really, really want the Wyatt Six to retain. I do not want the MFTs to get their hands on these titles. But if they do, then oh well. One good thing about the MFTs, if they do win the tag titles back somehow, is I definitely think they'll be showcased on TV a lot of the time because you know that faction is showcased on TV all the time. Like, I don't think they're going to... Now, granted, they could just get used as props like the Judgment Day when they had the Raw titles, and that was really bad. But it could also not. You know, maybe the MFTs could actually defend the tag titles every so often. Maybe it won't be that bad as I think it might be, but who knows? Cody Rhodes. You can't see me. I actually can. So that's what I'm talking about. Gosh, Dex Famous looks like he died. We gotta have a funeral for him or something? Ow. I'm watching the chat in case VJC says something. I don't want to miss anything. So live's glitching because of chat. Oh well. Is it glitching? Because it's not anything I'm doing, I promise. I'm literally just scrolling through the chat right now. I'm literally just... I've got the side of my head against my wall. And, like, my hood's not even doing anything. See, like, I have a hood. But it's not even doing anything. I'm just laying like this. My wall's right here. So I'm just laying back like this. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just chilling. Got one hand holding my phone and the other hand's just waving around. I'm just sitting here. Watch Smackdown on my TV. Living the good life, you know what I'm saying? Who do you think the pre-order could be for 2K? Oh, that's funny. Are you talking about that? Because I saw some chat in Discord about that just now. Other brains sleeping, other brains watching. It's funny. Gosh, pre-order. Oh, you got emojis. That's cool. I don't know if I can do custom emojis in my chat. I'd have to figure out how to do them. Oh, and I can also mess around with the effects picker. I think this is something me and Jacob Davis were messing around with one day.
When you don't use them,
What's this?
dryer heat can be a real
Oh,
monster.
God, that's...
Turns clothes into stacked magnets for your hair.
Okay, that's strange. Skeleton? What's this?
You want static resistant clothes.
I don't know if it's supposed to do anything. No, weird. Underwater. Oh, this one's really cool. Underwater. I don't really care about the other ones, but anyway, it was Keon post something about the pre-orders. Yeah, I saw that. But and I'm still trying to get him to join the Discord server. I try to reach him when he's online, and I messaged him. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times. I think I maybe messaged everyone like at least 2 times now that I've seen, and he still hasn't joined yet. I'm like, he'd be like the one missing piece. I think him and maybe Op Leader from Lex's server too, because I was trying to get him to join it. I think if them two joined it, I'd be super happy. The Discord server right now, man, though, it's been growing the past few days because I've been going crazy with the invites. And, I got Woody Witterson of all people to join. Like, y'all know the dude that posts stuff on Community Creations for 2K? He's in it. I'm like, and JCSJ, who's a pretty good content creator on YouTube, he's in there too. He don't really say much, but he's in there. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm really loving the Discord right now. You're not in it, I don't think. Unless you're the person that joined the other day. There's this CC person, which I wonder if it's actually CC from the YouTube chat. Because there is a person on YouTube named CC, and there was a person that joined the Discord server the other day that's named CC that I didn't invite. But I guess maybe they joined on YouTube? I wonder. I'll have to look at that. It's just for fun. To the pre-order thing for 2K26, I don't know, man. I want to say they could give us Goldberg and Nikki Bella as a funny little... Be like, hey, if you pre-order the game, we'll give you the island. It could be that, or it could be a TNA pack with like a retro AJ Styles and maybe some other cool stuff from TNA. I don't know. Maybe like the Hardy Boys and TNA title, like Frank Kazarian, Mike Santana, Nick Nemeth, Matt Cardona. I feel like that'd more likely be a DLC and not a pre-order. That would be the only thing, so I don't know. But they could maybe do that. Could give us AJ Lee for the pre-order if CM Punk's on the cover. That'd be kind of nice. Maybe some other divas from back in the day. Give us Layla, Kelly. I would say Torres, but she's in there. I say Layla because like Lay Cool, you know, Michelle McCool. I was thinking of Michelle McCool. Gosh, who else? AJ Lee, Nikki Bella, which I already said her, but I mean, could be a Divas pack. It could be a TNA pack. I mean, it could just also be completely random. It could be an action figure pre-order bonus. It could be a pack with like a bunch of action figures or something. That'd be kind of cool. Could be so many things, dude. I don't know. It's funny because at least I know that the live chat's working when you're doing that. So, yeah, by all means. Yeah, anyway. I just saw what you posted. I'm not going to say it, but what? So he fights Ilya Dragunov next week? I'm surprised. I wonder if he'll keep the U.S. Challenge Open tradition alive? Swizzy1 replied to you. That's crazy. Hey, Mason, do you want to know a spoiler? I'll tell you if you really want to know. There's a video floating around I just saw. You want to know a spoiler? Okay. If you do not want to know spoilers, scroll away from the live chat right now. but I'm telling you that there is going to be a new United States champion crowned next week, and his name is Carmelo Hayes. Like, what? I can't keep that in anymore. There's no way. He didn't even have to tell me there's a new champion, but apparently Carmelo Hayes is fighting Ilya Dragunov for the title next week, and he freaking wins it. And his name is John Cena. No, not that. No. Oh. Wait, the tag title brawl that just became a brawl. They're beating down Eric Rowan right now. Oh yeah, come on, okay. Oh shoot. The MFT's completely out. Oh god. Okay, this is just a big DQ brawl. Yeah, I know. I should. It is John Cena. Yeah, but finally, Carmelo Hayes gets a title, man. Nah, I can't believe that. Apparently, there's a video floating around. So what VJC just said. He didn't say it in the YouTube chat, but he just told me in the Discord one. He said Carmelo Hayes is the new United States champion. I'm like, what? Sorry if any of you guys didn't want to know spoilers, but that's crazy. Guess that's going to be a big talking point next week. Hopefully now Melo finally, gets his crowning moment and finally he decides to do something with him for once. That'd be great. That'd actually be fantastic. Now SmackDown's really going off the air with kind of a little bit of a bum finish here. Is Tall Tonga going to the top rope? This freaking giant? I can't show it, but holy. My God. I'm watching 2 live streams of you. Are you really? Saying, hey. Eric Rowan versus Tall Tonga would be an interesting matchup, too. Those 2 giants fighting each other. There's actually a picture of Carmelo Hayes with the United States Champion's waist. I'm not even capping. Now 5. Oh, I think the number's going up. Can you just like the stream on all of your devices right now? That would be crazy. Just like the stream, dude. Oh, Uncle Howie's gonna get so Sokoa. Sister Abigail. No, come on, Tom, really? He's a bet. Yeah, we're about to end the stream. Do it now. Oh my God. MFT's in Y6 Brawl. Still your tag team champions, Y6, after all of that. Oh my God, I can't believe everything we saw tonight, and I cannot wait to see what happens next week. But, yeah, you love to see that. That's okay. We got 3 likes on this live stream tonight. I just screenshot that picture come out. Yeah, I saw, man. I saw that. Okay, apparently Doctor Strange is coming on USA Network now. That's kind of cool, I guess, but never really been into Marvel. Never really been a Marvel or Star Wars guy. I kind of want to get into it, but never have been able to. Alright, well, that is it for the live stream tonight, guys. I hope that all of you that stopped by enjoyed it. Like Cody Rhodes says, is there anything you want to talk about? But if not, I guess I'm getting ready to head out. Turn that off. And, yeah. What else do you want to talk about, Mason? I'll stick around for... I'll give you till 10:05. I barely even came here. Well, let's see. We got Cody and Drew, kind of some interesting stuff there happening. Cody broke into Drew's house and started to brawl with him. Police officers got involved. That was kind of insane. And then now we saw Cody out here tonight, and then we say Drew McIntyre's going to be out here next week. So that'll be interesting. A wrestling spoiler is going to happen next week, but I'm not going to say it again in case anybody didn't hear it and didn't want to hear it. I'm not going to say it right now. Yeet. Oh yeah, I'll stop by and say hi to RJ real quick. Mason, quick question. I think you are, but I'm going to ask you again. Are you subscribed to RJ's YouTube channel? Because he needs 5 more subscribers, I believe, unless he gained more tonight, to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you would, go hit him up real quick before we end it. I need JSO to win a title, the United States or the Undisputed Tag Team. Who's RJ? He just said in the chat, Do you see about like 4 chats above what you just said? RJ Parent 25. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel real quick if you hadn't already. Because he could use your support. But anyway, off that, he might actually be close to hitting 1,000. You'll have to check for me when you do it, but you could make history and potentially be his close to, if not his 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, just a thought. I can't wait to say the day like my lucky number 1,000 subscriber is this person. If they're a public subscriber, like they have it turned on, of course. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't really know if I got much else to talk about. RJ, if you're in the chat, I mean, what was your thoughts on SmackDown tonight? With everything happening, MFT and YS6 brawl that SmackDown ended with. That match never even it really never even got started. Truthfully, it was a lot of back and forth, and then it was just off just like that. We had I would say it was a pretty good tag team match that we got with Mello and Ilya versus DIY. That was pretty interesting. What opened the show? We had Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. Aleister Black kicked his head off again. Yeah, love Drew Cody Wyatt match. Yeah, same here. Wait, where can I watch the match? Is next week's SmackDown tape? They're asking. I don't want to say dumb questions because they're trying to know, but they can't really watch it, and yes, it is taped. So you can answer them for that if you want, VJC, because I'm not gonna. I'll stay in here for probably just another minute, man, and I'm gonna head out because I gotta see what the family and me are eating tonight, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed myself. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, I love Drew and Cody stuff. I loved the Wyatt match. Yeah, it was pretty good. Was going for the Wyatts win. I was also going for the Wyatts win too. I mean, they technically did. If you think about it, it was a DQ, but I mean, they are still the champs, which I'm glad because I did not want the MFTs to win the tag titles. Let me tell you. Yeah, I did not want to see that. But my hair's getting crazy. I definitely did not want the MFTs to win the tag team titles, so I'm really glad that they didn't. As long as, even though it was a DQ finish and that sucks, that part sucks, but I'm just glad the Wyatts are still the champs for now. That's all I care about. The robbery's crazy with Drew and Cody. Yeah, for real, it is. They're going to each other's private property, like their own home. So that's some wild stuff right there. Both are on SmackDown tape next week. Okay, yep. You know, it's funny, we're just talking about title matches and stuff. The Miz versus Joe next week. Let's go. Yeah, the Miz versus Joe Hendry. Ilya Dragunov's U.S. title open challenge is coming back, which I don't know if you want to look in the Wrestling Spoilers section of our Discord channel, RJ, if you hadn't already, but there's some major breaking news about that if you're curious to know. I'm not going to tell you right here. You can find out for yourself if you really want to, but there's some interesting stuff that happens with the U.S. title next week. That's all I'm going to say. Cody said work for the fans. Yeah, he did. What got me off guard was that Cody said that he doesn't work for Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis works for him. That line was what caught me off guard because not even the WWE champion works. Like they all work for the GM. They all work for Nick Aldis, not the other way around. So that really caught me off guard big time. And yeah, I agree, BJC. You want Drew to win the WWE title? I don't blame you. It's been, he never got his crowning moment in front of a WWE audience. The only time he really did was 2020, and there was no fans. And then he did WrestleMania 40, but that only lasted for 5 minutes or less. So I don't really count that. And then he deserves at least a day title reign, in my opinion, to it really count in front of some people. So maybe that happens. Maybe he beats Cody going to Mania. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. We'll see what happens with all that. Saw one match for all, not said who yet. Okay. He sounds like Roman Reigns. Oh, Drew McIntyre sounds like Roman Reigns? Yeah, if that's what you're talking about. He kind of does. So he's saying the same things that Roman did when he was the tribal chief a little bit. Kind of what it reminds me of a little bit, yeah. But, gosh, I think that's all we're going to do tonight, guys. I think it's everything to talk about. I can show off some of my little slap bands here before we get off. Just something a little stupid, but yeah, why not? I got some other ones at the house too, but we got the United States Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the NXT Championship, and the Women's World Championship slap bands. So it's pretty cool. But until then, guys, I'm gonna head out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. VJC, RJ, Mason, all you guys that joined up in here. Tomorrow we'll be live again. Yep, same here, RJ. I think I'm going to be doing a Royal Rumble 2009 and 2010 live watch party. So if you're not streaming when I'm doing it, then you're more than welcome to join me. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Deuces. I'm out. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.